Thing with lights and indicators.
I also have no doubt at all that it gives an everyday, normal sort of chap a taste of what it might feel like to drive a single-seater racing car. There's that same sense of immediacy and the never-ending revs. 11,000 RPM there. I had a really bad hangover when I got in this, and it's gone. I like this.
Because it has slick tyres for mountainous grip and, where the glove box should be, a knob for adjusting the brake balance, I'm afraid I found myself climbing out after a short while and summing up the car as though I'd accidentally become a Grand Prix driver.
Well, for me, it was a great lap. Oh, I went the right way around the circuit. I'd like to thank the team that put a lot of hard work in this weekend. I'd also like to thank STP, Bose, Castrol, Lurpak. Who's done this?
It is a very likeable, very brilliant little car, this, but let's be honest. If you pull up outside the casino in Monte Carlo in one of these, the doorman, I'm afraid, will ask you to go away. I doubt they'll ask you to move one of these, though. It's the Ascari A10, and in many ways, it's a grown-up, properly dressed version of the Radical. There's the same sense of purpose, the same focused design, the same one forward, five back box, the same 5-point harnesses, and the same knob for altering the brake balance. The engine, though, is very quiet in this. Until you turn it on. Let me give you some of the facts. It has a 5-litre V8 from the old BMW M5, but with altered variable valve timing to give 625 brake horsepower. The body and floor is made from 5 pieces of carbon fibre glued together. So the result is a car which weighs just 1.2 tonnes. And the result of that is some performance figures that boggle the mind. 0 to 60, they say, takes 2.8 seconds. And flat out, it'll be doing 215 miles an hour. It all sounds too mouth-watering for words. So why, you might be wondering, is it being driven by the man who owns the company? And this racetrack, for that matter. Why am I not driving it? It's simple. I really don't like reviewing cars made by small, independent companies because less will have been spent designing and making the whole car than Renault, say, spend designing the heater knob on one of their cars. So you know the door's going to fall off, it'll handle like a boat, everything will break, it'll be rubbish. You also know as well that the man behind the small company will have put his life savings into it, and that if it doesn't work out, the bank's going to take his house, and then he'll turn to drink, maybe become violent. Then his children will take up glue sniffing, shoplifting to fund the habit, maybe get an ASBO, an ankle bracelet, perhaps even end up in jail. And it'll all be my fault. Best then, all things considered, to pretend the car doesn't exist and not review it at all. The thing is, though, this is staggeringly, eye-swivelingly, unbelievably brilliant.
A10 Ascari? A10 Tank Buster, more like.